Well, well, well. Here we are. Hey, hi. How's everybody doing? I'm sorry it's been a little while. I feel like I start every video blog with an apology. I'm sorry that it's been a little while since I've updated the thing. It's been a really busy past couple of weeks. Let me tell you about it. Well, first of all, you may be noticing my hat. This is the official team logo for Hair Tribe Softball. It's if you look, it's a peace sign, but with like baseball stitching. I think it's really cool. So there's that. We played last Thursday against Avenue Q. They were beating us in like the first or second inning by like 11-2. It was huge. We came back, won 16-11. It was a huge game. It was lots of fun. Also, last week I did a demo for Jeff Thompson and Jordan Mann, which I just got a rough cut of, and I'll try to put on the website if I can. What else has been going on? We did Good Morning America last Friday, which was so fun. It was so early. We had a show Thursday night, so I got home at 11:30, and then I had to be back at the theater at 5:30 a.m. the next morning. To do Good Morning America. We went there, and thanks to all of you that came out to see us, came out to Central Park, got rained on, got up at the butt crack of dawn, and came out to support us, and we had so much fun. The crowd was absolutely wild. I think that they thought we were the Jonas Brothers or something, but it was like, it was so cool. It was the best vibe. We did a few of our songs. We did a little Michael Jackson tribute, which was thrown together about an hour before we were on the air. But it went really well. It was fun. It was a good time. There's also a lot going up. Starting Tuesday, I'm starting work on this this industry reading of Caligula. It's a rock musical based on the story of Caligula, which you can check out at caligulaonbroadway.com. It's going to be an industry reading with Ewan Morton and Matt Bogart and some other folks. Should be a lot of fun. I start rehearsing for that on Tuesday, so I'm going to be doing double duty for a little while, which will be good. Should be great. And I've been getting a lot of emails, and people have been coming to the stage door and going to all the people at the park. And I want to talk about this for a little bit. I want to talk about you guys, really. I grew up in Shaker Heights, Ohio, which is a suburb of Cleveland, and I discovered theater. My parents were both really into Gilbert and Sullivan musicals, and so I watched a lot of Gilbert and Sullivan musicals as I was growing up on video. We had them on video. And then in 5th grade, my girlfriend at the time, Lauren Gaber, insisted that I join the drama club, and so I did, and we did Pirates of Penzance, and I kind of dug it, and the next year we did HMS Pinafore, and I kind of dug it. And then we, in our 6th grade trip was to Toronto, where we saw the Phantom of the Opera, and that was it. And from then on out, I became like the biggest fan of Broadway. I mean, the internet was just kind of starting to be a place for fans of anything to kind of come together, so I wasn't really a part of that. But I was really into cast albums. I had like every cast album. I went to Playbill.com every single day, just looking at photos and hoping to get any information that I could about what was happening in New York and happening on Broadway, because I knew that it was a community that I really wanted to be a part of. And whenever I went to go see a show in New York, my first Broadway show I think was Ragtime, and I still have pictures of me at the stage door with like Audrey McDonald, who is now sort of a friend of mine, and Leah Michelle, who's a friend, and all these people who I worshipped, and I wanted nothing else than to be a part of that. And so now I'm here. Now I'm 25, and I'm here, and I'm in this show, which I'm really, really proud of. And we have there's a lot of people. I'm not being very articulate. There's a lot of people that seem to really like what we do, and seem to appreciate the show, and seem to appreciate the work that we do in it. And that is a really strange and overwhelming and humbling sensation for me. That even just the fact that there's a couple hundred people who watch these little video blogs whenever I make them is overwhelming to me. And I think the reason that I make them, aside from the fact that my mom really likes them, is that 10 years ago, if I found something like this, I would eat it up. I would go nuts for this. And I know now what a kind of small deal I am. Like, I get up every morning and I go to Dunkin' Donuts, and I live in my little apartment in Washington Heights, and it's like, I don't, the life that I'm living is very different than what I thought it would be like. Like, we get to do fancy things, we get to go be on Good Morning America, and we get to go to the Tonys and all that. But in between all that, it's just life, and I just go to work, and, So what I'm trying to say is that the fact that the show has fans, who apparently the hairballs term is kind of catching on, but I'm not crazy about it, but some people like it. So the fact that the show has fans, and the fact that there are people who seem to like what I do, is a strange and disorienting thing for me. And so I guess what I'm trying to say is that if you write me an email, if you stop me on the street, if I talk to you at the stage door, and I'm ever weird at all, it's just because I'm not really used to what's happening. I'm not really used to the fact that anyone that I haven't met knows who I am or cares. I'm not used to the fact that this show, that Hair, is any different than when I did Into the Woods at Stagecrafters Community Theater, in like 1999. It feels the same to me. I get just as nervous and just as excited every day to do the show as I ever did doing any show in middle school. I mean, it's always surprising to me that just the scope of it has gotten a lot bigger. So what I'm trying to say is for those of you who dig the show, or have written me an email, who have stopped me on the street, or have stopped me at a Starbucks, or come to the stage door to say, man, we really like the show, that means the world. And it's really flattering, because I'm still every day awed by what I get to do and the people I get to work with. And like the people I get to meet and hang out with and share a stage with, is astounding to me. And the reason I'm going to try to keep doing these video blogs is because the 13-year-old me inside of me like really gets a kick out of this. So that's what I had to say about that. I hope that was coherent at all. It might not have been, but I genuinely am very, very grateful. And pinching myself so much that it hurts. So thank you for liking the show and for watching these things, and I'm going to try to keep them coming. And I hope everybody's doing well. And, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.